Well, here we are now, and Helen has joined us. We're going to segue a little from what we were talking about earlier about favorite things to eat. But what is the strangest thing you have ever put in your mouth? Who wants to tackle that one? Yes.
Alligator.
Alligator.
It's gross. It's weird.
What part of the alligator?
I don't know. It was all chopped up. It was
It didn't taste like chicken, right?
No. It tasted like chicken flavored rubber bands.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
It was weird.
Okay, I do know. We had a wild game night, and the one guy brought coyote and bear. It's not good.
I have had bear before. It is weird. It's very gamey.
But I've never heard of eating coyote.
I wish I hadn't.
That's like a dog.
No,
You ate dog.
oh my god, edit that out.
Was it a hot dog?
Sorry. Should not eat a dog. Yeah.
Shada, I'm a member of the dog family. Let's be very clear here. The lines must be drawn. Yes, you were about to chime in.
Well, my grandfather's a butcher in Burnville, so we, disgusting blood pudding. And this is not a family show. Head cheese.
Oh, head cheese is lovely.
Oh, it's disgusting.
What is
But
head
that's, you don't want to know. You don't want to. But I guess that's all those.
Philip, what's head
things.
cheese?
What's head cheese?
Yes.
Oh, that's very easy. So you take the whole head of the animal,
Right,
and you poach it
right.
in a court bouillon, and then you take it out, and everything falls off the skull. And then you wrap it back up, and then you put it back in the poaching liquor, and you chill it down, and it coagulates, and you slice it.
Now, I can tell you.
See, this is not disgusting.
No, that would, I
So
can,
that-
I don't know.
so-
I don't
so-
think that's how they made it in Burnville.
No, so they
With all
do
due
like we've done it here. We do tête de veau. We do tête de veau, which is basically a head cheese.
No.
And you have the tongue, you have the sweetbreads, you have the cheek. All those meats are inside that.
Right.
So it's actually really
Yeah.
delicious.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Kind of reminds me of haggis.
Guys,
Make in Scotland.
So I make pig salad.
Well, you're just using the stomach to stuff potatoes and sausage.
where does one get a pig stomach?
At the Fairgrounds Market.
Yes.
I will invite you next month, because I will make one in February. And
Oh, my
mine is very
goodness.
good.
I cooked one by accident.
You bake it.
Cooked it. How do you accidentally
It looks
cook a
like
pig
chicken
stomach?
in the package. And you put it in the pan, it flours up, and it is not chicken. I realized that as soon as it poofed, I was like, what is that?
Didn't the package have a label?
No, because it was whoever bought it, and it was not me, because I would never have it. Put it in a container, and I really thought it was chicken until it floured, and it was not good.
Oh my goodness.
Spread cheese.
Well, indeed. 3 cheers for head cheese. Now, as we know, we've turned into, from 2013 into 2014, we've added a year to our lives, and the timeless turning of this earth, one year closer to death. But not to be morose.
I just got over being impressed with cabin fever.
Oh, fine.
Arthur was so happy to be out now. She's all set.
It's my job to remind you. So, what is everyone's wish for 2014? What do we all want for this new year? What's our special hope? Don't all speak at once.
We all want peace.
Well,
We all want peace and equality and prosperity.
all right, dig deep.
I want all the homeless shelters in Reading to close because they're out of no business.
That would be nice.
I want somebody to plow my parking lot. I don't mean to be selfish, but when it snows, I want my parking lot plowed.
How about just in front of your house?
Well, that would be nice too.
Thank you. Okay.
Yes, Sheila.
What's the matter? Excuse me.
I know you're not fond of holidays, but give it to
No, I
us.
know. I'm so glad
New
that
Year.
it is a new year, and there's more holidays coming up. But you know what? Let's embrace them this year. Let's see what happens.
There you go.
Let's
There is Sheila. Whoa.
try some
And we all know what you were hoping.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be cliche, but I hope that everything goes well, and you know, I have a healthy little boy this year, and I'm nervous, but I'm looking forward to it. And
Now, when is he due?
Huh?
When is he due? Or when are you due? I guess both of you.
We're both due, right? June 1st. But I just have this feeling that I'm gonna go a little early, so it's just nagging there.
Oh, what if you get always happens.
Oh, if I go into labor on the show, it'd be
What
like
a
a high
show that
rating,
will
man. Go down to history.
We have to make that happen.
They're gonna make me do jumping jacks on the air.
It doesn't work.
About that, we're bringing a treadmill in for the main show. And we'll be on
I couldn't handle that when I wasn't pregnant.
Hey, we could bring one of these chairs and Abby will climb it up.
Yeah, one of these chairs will put me in
By the time
labor.
she gets up in the chair, she may be in labor.
Oh, well, all right, I've been selfish in my thing. I guess I should be happy with it. I think that what I would like is to learn to exude more love and for myself, for everyone else, because a lot of the negativity that comes off of one comes off because they're aiming it at themselves and it doesn't stick. So I think learning to love ourselves more in the year is a good goal to go with.
Absolutely. Can't love anyone else until you love yourself.
That's very true. And tonight I will go home and love myself. Okay. Great.
And to love others as yourself.
Indeed, love others.
I heard that somewhere. I think it's.
There's a book somewhere with that.
Yes, I think so.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a good idea. We didn't talk about that. There's a little segue here. What do you want to try in 2014? Well, we know what you want to try. You want to try.
Oh, try one. Yeah.
But I meant to.
I do not want to try it.
But what is it you've always wanted to do that you're determined to try this year? That I would like to try something with heights. I don't. It isn't that I don't like heights. I don't like the thought of falling, and I don't really trust people. I went parasailing once, and I wasn't worried about the heights. I was worried about the thing I was sitting on. It's like, what if the person who put this together really wasn't competent, or maybe had been drinking that day, and I just fall on it, and so. And I think that goes along with trusting people. But yes, I think I would like to try to parachute or something.
Wow.
Maybe not. Maybe not that. I can dream. Yes, I'm going to parachute in 2014.
Wow. Can we film that? Can we be there?
Oh yes, Jamie will
That'd be
be.
a show.
We're going to tandem.
Be downstairs. Welcome back to
So if your producer and one of the co-hosts dies, well, no, it's because of this show and our determination to skydive in 2014.
Keep their all.
What do you want to do in 2014?
You know what I would really like to do?
No, what would you really like?
Really like to learn to swim as well.
swim.
Really?
Wow.
I have always had dreams of swimming, and I still do. You know, swimming across the lake. I can't swim.
What do you do Tuesday
I can't
mornings?
swim
I'll take you along to meet his mother-in-law.
I'll teach you both.
Or his mother, rather.
Okay.
I've never swum.
I would love to.
You've never swum?
Never.
Have you swum? You've swum.
I don't swim.
Yes.
I love water.
And I can't ride a
love
bike.
being in water.
I'm working on it.
I can't swim.
Oh, we have to have an aquatic
That's
episode.
like on my.
I don't want to be in a bathing suit on camera. I'm sorry.
We'll just do, we'll all be underwater except for our heads.
There we go. That I tried.
There you go. And well, your goal for 2014 is to.
Yeah, I am trying something new here. This is good. But that's not my answer. I'm already doing it because for years I've been behind this curtain doing directing and producing and stuff, and I wanted to get back on stage for a long time, and this year I'm going to be on stage again.
Excellent.
It's been a dream of mine, so I'm very excited about it.
What a perfect segue to a plug. On Wednesday, February 15th, no, 12th. On Wednesday, February 12th and at 7, and Saturday, February 15th at 2 at the Miller Center in Reading, John Brown's Body. You can go to www.racc.edu/Miller Center. I'm sure we'll put that up on the screen to buy tickets and get more information. It's quite wonderful. Ellen's husband, Chuck Gallagher, did this amazing adaptation of Stephen Vincent Benet's epic poem, John Brown's Body. It is a wonderful exploration and humanization of the Civil War period. And it's quite topical. It's an amazing, really moving, totally moving piece. And so that's Wednesday, February 12th and Saturday, February 15th. We want to see you there, and Nicole is doing a wonderful job in the piece.
I'm truly excited to be a part of it. It's an awesome experience. Chuck did a fantastic job with it. There are these beautiful, intense moments that are so much fun. I can't wait to have it on stage. I'm so excited. So excited.
And it will be done with some music.
Period music, slides. It's going to be a whole multimedia, immersive sort of experience.
Wednesdays are and we can then hear about your first stage experience.
Oh, Wednesday after that, yes.
That's right.
So we'll get to see if she rose to the occasion or faltered under the pressure of...
Let's hope it's the former, not the latter.
No, you're going to be wonderful.
I am excited.
Well, here's a good one for Martha.
On the spot, no pressure.
Say it's a snow day. Say it's a snowy, blustery, icy day. What do you do indoors to keep yourself entertained, Martha?
I love snow days. As a teacher, a public school teacher, it was that stolen time. It was unplanned time, and although I always have a house full of work to do and a pile of ironing, it's the day I want to write letters to people I normally haven't written to for a while. I want to curl up with a book. I want to light a fire. I want to cook and make cookies, and I don't know, to me a snow day, and even now though I'm partially retired, and I haven't been working over this interim when it's been snowing, I have loved the snow days. It's just, I don't know, magical time for me.
Now, Barry, over there is Martha's husband. Does Martha really enjoy snow days?
Oh, she loves them. In fact, just today she was saying how wonderful it was.
That's not what you said to me.
Suddenly we broached the topic.
You were teaching today, that's why it wasn't so enchanting.
Yes, all we heard was how cabin fevery you were, and suddenly you loved snow
But
days.
the snow this morning just kind of was magical. I don't know.
It was. Anyone else enjoy it?
I always used to try to bake a loaf of bread. Something that I didn't have time to do ordinarily.
That is a good, and it warms the house and it makes it smell so cozy.
Right, Chuck? You always came home and said, how wonderful Ellen made bread today. Everybody knows. I had a snow day. I shoveled snow because he was up and out and on the road at like 4 a.m. because sometimes he had to walk to work.
Oh my goodness.
On occasion.
Oh my goodness. Your snow day, happy thing.
Me? Okay. Well, I mean, I don't get very many snow days. You know, banks don't often close.
But it doesn't have to be a closed day. It just has to be a day on which
a day, a snow day. I mean, it's nice to be home. I knit, of course, I knit, but I'm a big fan of reading. I have a pile of untouched books that are on my list. So when I'm stuck at home, I kind of plow through my books. I'm a fast reader, so yeah, I crack away at my reading list.
I'm with you. I usually disappear into a book. This last snow day, my kitty and I cuddled. I have a picture.
That's always
It was
fun,
probably too
kitty
cold in the
cuddle.
house, and she was like, "Wait, heat!" She came right to me. But I'm with with you. It's you know, as a professional, as a teacher, I'm like, oh, we need this day. I have things to do with my kids. I need this instructional day. But then at the same time, I'm watching the bottom of the screen. I'm like, come on, my school is like roulette. And you're like, yes, my school, we're out. Back to bed.
Exactly. That's so funny. And I see that all over Facebook. All my teacher
2-hour delays are like golden.
Yep. Well, I always thought that they were kind of wasted. Because what could you really get started to
I love
do in 2
2-hour
hours?
delays.
Oh, I like them.
Now,
See, I like them because then you don't have to make up the day later. It's the best of both worlds.
well, there's
Yeah,
that.
get a little bit of time off to yourself. I would
Now,
like that.
Philip, do restaurants close on snow days? They don't.
No, I don't.
Well, that's,
Snow days are fun days.
there you go.
Unless they've lost power.
I've never lost power. I let my staff like on snow days, and we all have a good time. Oh, it's very fun. We had a table that came in here 3 years ago. 16 people. They came in on cross-country skis from Wyomissing with 2 cases of wine. They drank all of the wine, and they had a snowball fight on Penn Avenue at about 12:30 in the evening.
Nice.
Yeah, it was great. It was a lot of fun. Very fun night.
Shows you know, fun is to be made. Those who sit around waiting for something fun to happen are losing out
They're
on a
missing.
lot of life.
That's what we
Because
need to do.
you've got to make fun happen. And that's a perfect example. Throw yourself down in a snow pile. Make a snow angel. Throw a snowball at somebody, preferably someone you know.
With what?
What? With the snow.
Sorry.
What?
Write your name in snow.
I can't. Well, I can't. It isn't pretty, but it's. I wouldn't do it in public.
Cold, I would think.
Now eyes to dot.
So we're gonna.
Yes. There's so many curses in there. It's almost a hula lesson. Excuse me, darlings. We digress. Other people in your lives who
Are toxic?
yes, that's
Yes.
and I think the change of the year is a good time to excise that type of thing. Silence from the room.
Well, yeah, and maybe it's something that comes with age.
It is a can of worms.
There are those, it is that idea that friendship goes on forever, and I've found that I'm more selective in those people who bring me down, because when you say, how are you, and you honestly want to know how they are, you really don't need 15 minutes of all the ailments that they and the deaths and so forth. And then at my
It's
age, you hear
exhausting.
more of that. It's just, I have removed myself from some of those relationships because they depress me and I drink more. I can't.
Well, drinking more isn't necessarily a bad thing, but as I'm getting older, I'm finding it's I think more important to have, or not more important, but perfectly acceptable to have a smaller circle of very important people in your life than a larger circle of acquaintances.
And I had a teacher in high school who trying to tell, because when you're in high school, everybody's your friend. And she said, if you, by the end of your life, have enough friends to fill the fingers on one hand, you'll be very lucky. The rest are all acquaintances. And a friend is someone you can tell anything to about yourself. They will never judge you, they will never turn away from you, and they will never tell it to anyone else. And as a senior in high school, I thought, oh,
What does she know?
wow, it's true. One hand, that's a lot.
Well, I'm going to take a bit of a different slant on this because I like to be constantly expanding my circle of acquaintances, perhaps,
Oh,
but you never
absolutely.
know where you're going to find your next good friend.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I agree with that. I love
Right, right. And I always feel that the year has been a success. In fact, when I'm doing my Christmas cards, if we need more cards than we did last year.
But there's so
Of course,
many
at this point in our lives, we're losing people from our list, but I always feel that I'd like to have gotten to know some new people, bring some new dimensions to my
And I
life.
think that's the joy of life, the
It
more
certainly
people that
is.
you can get.
And
But they're not all friends. At least they don't qualify.
Not, they'll start
They're
that way.
people that you care about, and you will
Absolutely.
put forth an effort like a Christmas
Right.
card. You like to see them at gatherings and stuff, but they're not that person. I mean, other than my husband, there are two people, and you know who you are. That I mean, those are my.
Right.
I mean, those are my people.
And now, I guess, as we say goodnight to our last remaining
friends.
we should,
Close the place down.
we've closed the place down, and
That's how I like
we
to
should,
roll.
we should,
That's
we need to end this more on an up note here.
Yes.
So,
should all the
acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot in days of old lang syne? We start on a new year of That's What She Said, and we'll see you in the studio. Bye.
Ciao.